Hi, today I'm going to show you how to make some fun and colorful abstract scribble art. So today you're going to need some crayons and watercolor paints. Don't forget to get a cup of water and we'll go ahead and get started. So the first thing we want to do for our scribble art is we want to grab some crayons. You could grab as many colors as you'd like. And we're going to start to scribble on our paper. I'm going to transfer the camera down so you can see my workspace. And you notice I have my watercolors set out next to me. But before I start my watercolors, I want to make my crayon marks on my paper. So I'm going to make some different marks. I'm going to make some zigzags here. Now you can just scribble any way you'd want. You can make zigzags, you can make loopy lines, you can make shapes, anything you can think of. You want to fill up your paper with different lines and scribbles. You can do shapes, anything you can think of. So I think I might add some different shapes here, maybe some straight lines over here. Just gonna make it really colorful. Now go ahead and fill up your paper with as many colors as you would like. I'm gonna do another scribble right on top, just to get some more color into my artwork. Now that I have filled up my paper with a variety of different scribbles, I'm gonna start to add my watercolors. We're gonna make a watercolor wash. So the first thing we do is we make sure our paintbrush is nice and clean. And then you wanna choose your first color by dipping clean water into your color. So I chose purple here, and you'll notice I'm mixing my paintbrush into the paint. I want my water to mix in with the color so that my color is nice and vibrant when I put it on my paper. Now, if your paint is kind of sticky, that just means you need to add more water. You want your paint to be nice and liquid, just like water. So if it's any kind of sticky or if it feels kind of thick, just add some more water. All right, I have my paintbrush here loaded up with some paint, and now I'm going to directly add it on top of my paint mark and on top of my crayon marks. Now you're going to notice, although I am adding watercolors on top of the crayons, the crayon marks do not get washed away. They stay exactly where they are. And that is because the crayons are made out of wax, and water and wax do not mix. In watercolor art, we call this a watercolor resist. And what happens is the crayon marks protect the paper and it resists being washed away from the watercolor so that you can add your watercolor wash directly on top. And your crayon marks will be just fine without washing away. So you'll notice I added some paint. I'm just making some straight paint strokes back and forth to make sure that I have covered up my paper with color. Now I think I want to add in a second color here. So I might add in up to, 2 or 3 more colors. So here I added some blue, and let's see, I'm going to add a little more red here. All right, so we're gonna have this great transition of blue into purple over here. Let me add a little more purple to this side. Great. And there you have it. You have your very own scribble art. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. See you next time.